Happiness isn't just a feeling. It's a skill you can cultivate. In Being Happy, Andrew Matthews presents a lighthearted yet profound guide to understanding happiness and finding joy in everyday life. Through witty illustrations and relatable stories, Matthews explores why we feel the way we do, how to stop worrying, and how to become more content by changing our mindset. In this audiobook summary by AudiblePages, we'll break down Matthews' simple yet powerful lessons on self-acceptance, handling life's challenges, and learning to enjoy the present moment. You'll discover practical tips for being happier, embracing who you are, and finding humor even in tough situations. By the end, you'll be ready to face life's ups and downs with a smile. Chapter 1. Understanding your mindset. Matthews opens with a discussion about how our thoughts shape our reality. He explains that our mindset has a direct impact on our happiness and that we have the power to change our lives by changing the way we think. Matthews emphasizes the importance of self-awareness and understanding our mental habits. Think about how different your life could be if you had more control over your thoughts. Matthews teaches that happiness starts with recognizing the power of your own mind. Start by paying attention to your self-talk. Are you encouraging or criticizing yourself? Make a conscious effort to replace negative thoughts with more positive, supportive ones. Chapter 2. The power of acceptance. In this chapter, Matthews talks about the importance of accepting yourself and others. He explains that much of our unhappiness comes from resisting reality or wishing things were different. By practicing acceptance, we can find peace and reduce unnecessary stress. Consider how much more relaxed and content you'd be if you accepted things as they are, without constant judgment. Matthews teaches that acceptance doesn't mean giving up. It means making peace with the present. Make a list of things you've been resisting or wishing were different. Practice accepting them for what they are, even if it's difficult. This mental shift can free up energy for more constructive actions. Chapter 3. Letting go of worry. Matthews explains how worrying is a habit that robs us of happiness. He shares humorous anecdotes to illustrate how most worries are pointless and never come true. Instead of worrying, he suggests focusing on what you can control and learning to laugh at life's unpredictability. Think about how much lighter you'd feel if you let go of unnecessary worries. Matthews teaches that laughter is a powerful antidote to anxiety. The next time you catch yourself worrying, ask, will this matter a year from now? If the answer is no, let it go. Practice finding humor in the situation and focus on what you can control. Chapter 4. Enjoying the present. Matthews emphasizes the joy of living in the present. He explains that many people are unhappy because they're either dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. True happiness comes from savoring the present moment and finding gratitude in the here and now. Consider how much more fulfilling your life would be if you were fully present. Matthews teaches that the present is the only time we truly have. Practice mindfulness by focusing on your senses. Notice the sights, sounds, and smells around you, and take a moment to appreciate them. Gratitude for the present moment is a pathway to happiness. Chapter 5. Learning from failure. Matthews discusses how failure is a natural part of life and a valuable teacher. He encourages us to see failures as opportunities to learn and grow rather than as setbacks. By changing our perspective on failure, we can become more resilient and open to new experiences. Think about how much more confident you'd be if you embraced failure as a learning experience. Matthews teaches that failure is only a stepping stone to success. Reflect on a recent failure and write down what you learned from it. Use this experience as a chance to grow and try again with a better strategy. Chapter 6. The role of humor. One of Matthews' key messages is the importance of humor in life. He explains that laughter not only lifts our spirits but also helps us cope with stress and setbacks. By finding humor in challenging situations, we can lighten our load and maintain a more positive outlook. Consider how much more enjoyable life would be if you took things less seriously. Matthews teaches that laughter is one of the simplest and most effective tools for happiness. Look for opportunities to laugh every day, whether it's watching a comedy show, reading something funny, or sharing a joke with friends. Humor is a powerful way to boost your mood and bond with others. Chapter 7. Setting realistic expectations. Matthews emphasizes that unrealistic expectations often lead to disappointment. He encourages us to set realistic goals and be flexible when things don't go as planned. By adjusting our expectations, we can find more satisfaction and enjoy life's surprises. Think about how much less stressed you'd feel if you managed your expectations wisely. Matthews teaches that happiness often comes from appreciating what is, rather than lamenting what isn't. Reflect on any expectations you have that may be causing you stress. Ask yourself if they're realistic or if you need to adjust them. Being flexible with your expectations can lead to greater contentment. Chapter 8. Practicing kindness and gratitude. Matthews highlights the importance of kindness and gratitude in building a happy life. He explains that being kind to others not only makes them happier, but also boosts your own happiness. Similarly, practicing gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have. Consider how much happier you'd feel if you made kindness and gratitude daily habits. Matthews teaches that simple acts of kindness can have a ripple effect. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each day. Look for opportunities to perform small acts of kindness, like giving a compliment or helping someone in need. These habits can transform your outlook on life. Practical advice and wrap-up. Andrew Matthews' Being Happy is a fun, insightful guide to living a more joyful life. By understanding your mindset, letting go of worries, embracing failure, and practicing humor, kindness, and gratitude, you can become a happier, more resilient person. Remember, happiness isn't about waiting for life to be perfect. It's about finding joy in the imperfections. Start today by applying one lesson from the book to your life. Whether it's accepting yourself, living in the present, or finding humor in tough situations, every small change brings you closer to true happiness.